Now, make some noise for your amazing host.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you brought your ponchos today because it's about to get super messy in our episode of The Real Deal. We're talking about the Get Rich Switch, the story about a rich young man found in the book of Mark, chapter 10. Austin and Lawrence are today's willing contestants, and they will compete for a chance at the grand prize in an intense round of the original Real Deal games featuring Nosedive and Bird's Nest Quest. Make sure you have your Real Deal guide in your hands so you can answer the questions in our quiz round. And without further ado, Austin and Lawrence, on your mark, get set, go!
Our contestants are playing the real reveal called Sugar Stack. The goal is to stack the sugar cubes on top of their popsicle sticks. The catch is the popsicle stick has to stay in their mouth at all times. If they can get 5 of the sugar cubes on their popsicle stick, they'll get a card that reveals today's Bible story and a custom Real Deal swag bag. Congratulations to our contestants. Now make some noise for your host, Mr. Coyote.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to The Real Deal, a game show that is all about you. That's right, you've got skin in the game because you are a contestant too. Now, during the game, you'll discover that the real you is found in the one real God, and that's the real deal. Now, listen up because today we'll be talking about how God is our hope, and that means you can reflect God by having hope. So let's get ready to play The Real Deal. All right, let's meet today's contestants. I have Lawrence. Lawrence, this is you, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Yes,
it is.
and we have Austin. What's up, Austin? How you doing?
Hello.
That was so good. You were so fast. Now, it was so fast, I didn't see who actually finished first. Was it Lawrence, Austin? Who finished?
I'm pretty sure it was me.
Was it Lawrence?
No, it was me.
It was you? Okay, very cool. It was you? Well, you guys did a great job, which means that you got the real reveal. So, Austin, open this up and tell me what Bible story we are diving into today.
Get Rich Switch.
Oh, the Get Rich Switch. And it is found in Mark 10, 17 through 27. Now, I have a fun fact here. It says, Austin, you are good at something. You're good at gymnastics?
I'm good at vault. That's my favorite in gymnastics.
Vault?
Yeah.
Is vault like some type of jumping, flipping?
It's flipping and stuff.
You can flip?
Yeah.
What type?
Not with.
What type of flips can you do?
A front flip.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Lawrence, it says here for your fun fact that you are a karaoke expert. Explain what that means.
Yeah, aficionado. And yes, I do karaoke, and I'm really good at it.
That's awesome. I like how confident that you are.
Yes.
Time to say goodbye. You
Like
sing
that, but like 10 times better.
A little bit. With a lot of falsetto up there.
Oh, definitely.
Yes. Okay,
Definitely.
so we are going to be jumping into our story. But before we get started, the goal for our contestants today is to win as many games as possible. Now, the deal is, if they can win the final Real Deal game, they'll get our grand prize. So let's check it out.
What is up, Real Deal contestants? It's East Valley here. We are here to sponsor this episode's grand prize. Did I say it? Grand prize! Let's see what you guys can win.
Should you win today's grand prize, you'll receive a custom Real Deal swag bag filled with buttons, stickers, a water bottle, as well as top-of-the-line bonus prizes, customized with some of your favorite things. But wait, there's more! Austin and Lawrence, your grand prize isn't complete without your very own Battleship Outer Space board game from Target. Every mom's home away from home. Careful not to sink this challenge!
All right, let's get started. So today's story is called The Get Rich Switch. And Lawrence and Austin, when you guys hear this sound, it's time for you to play one of our 4 real games. And for each 4 real game that you get correct, you get 5 seconds added to your final Real Deal round. Now, Lawrence and Austin, are you guys ready to play?
I am ready.
Yes, you're ready. Okay, let's jump into our story. So, this story is in the New Testament. It's about Jesus, and he was teaching that day. And a rich young man came and he talked to Jesus, and he wanted to know how to get everlasting or forever life. Now, Austin, when you think about somebody who's rich, how much money, how much stuff do they have?
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. Okay, Lawrence, you know math. You're a math teacher.
Yes,
What's
I
like a huge number that you can think of?
Google, which is like a 1 with 100 zeros at the end.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this guy's got a Google amount of stuff, and he wants to know from Jesus, how do I get everlasting or forever life? And this is what Jesus says. Jesus told the man to obey the 10 commandments in the Bible. All right, that means it's time for our first for real question. And our question is, who gave us the 10 commandments? Now, before you guys answer and you play your first game, audience, it's time for you to guess what the answer is, and you can lock your answers into your Real Deal guides. And as you answer, let's find out what game we'll be playing.
This game is called Nosedive. For this game, our contestants will flip over the plates to find the answers and then use their nose to put cotton balls on the right plate. If they can get the cotton balls on the answer and head back to the buzzer in time, they'll win. And to help them out a little, we're gonna put petroleum jelly on their nose for some extra stick.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off. Austin started the strategy. Let's find out what the answer is. Okay, it looks like, keep going, keep going. Where are we at? Sticking his nose in. And keep going, guys. We got 10 seconds left.
10,
Keep going,
9,
keep going.
8, 7, 6,
5,
4, 3,
bring it over, bring it over.
1.
Yes, so good. That was awesome, guys. Okay, go ahead and go back to the booth. What did you choose for who gave us the 10 commandments?
I chose God.
Yes, let me see that. I can confirm that is correct. God gave the Israelites and us the 10 commandments. Way to go. Now back to our story. After Jesus told the rich young man to follow the 10 commandments, the young man said, I've been following them my whole life, Jesus. But Jesus loved the man and wanted him to have everlasting life and many good rewards in heaven. So there was still one more thing that the young man needed to do. Okay, Austin, listen to this. Jesus told him to sell everything that he owned and to give the money to, there's our sound. We're gonna move on to our second for real question. All right, Lawrence and Austin, who did Jesus tell the rich young man to give his money to? Audience, that same question is on your guide. It's time for you guys to answer right now too, while we hear about our next game.
This game is called Tower Topple. For this game, our contestants will flip over the cards to find the answers and then make a tower out of cups on top of the correct one. But don't let it topple or they'll have to start over. If they can complete their tower in time, they'll run back to the buzzer.
All right, Austin, Lawrence, 3, 2, 1, go! Flipping over, flipping over. Okay, Lawrence, I think he chose which one he wants. Think about karaoke. Karaoke is your friend. Go falsetto on us. Are we there? Are we there?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Did you get it?
5,
Run back to the buzzer.
3, 2,
Yes, so good. Yes, so good. Where's the card, guys? You forgot the card. That's okay. You still got it. You got it. You got it. Yes. Yes. You didn't need to bring the card back. I do want to see it though. That was so good.
That would have been funny if we got that on camera, like how.
I think we did. Okay, Lawrence, show me what you guys chose.
We chose the poor.
The poor. Let me see. I can confirm that is correct. Jesus told the rich young man to sell everything and give his money to the poor. And then he told the man to follow him. Now, the young man, he left. When he heard that, to give everything to the poor, he left sadly. He had so much. He had a Google amount, as Lawrence said. He had so much that he thought it would be too hard to part with it. Now, Jesus told his followers everything they gave up for the gospel in this life. Okay, that is our next for real question. And here we go. The question is, Jesus said that everything we give up in this life for the gospel would be given back to us how many times more in eternity? Okay, think about what you think it is. Audience, I want you guys to lock in your answers as we hear about our next game.
This game is called Use Your Noodle. For this game, our contestants will pick up pasta pieces with uncooked spaghetti noodles. They'll transfer it to the partner's spaghetti, and their partner will put the pasta onto the plate with the correct answer. If they can collect enough pasta on the right answer and head back to the buzzer in time, they win.
I am so excited about this one. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh yes, I see a strategy here. Lady and the Tramp. He's seen some Disney movies. I'm gonna be so quiet right now. Yep, he shows it.
Let's go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Is this it?
3, 2, 1.
Oh my goodness, so good. Go back to your spot. You can tell me which answer you chose. We lost
There's
Austin.
something about these noodles, it doesn't taste as good.
Okay guys, so what answer did you guys choose?
We chose 100 times more.
So 100 times more, is that what you guys chose in the audience? Yeah, okay, that is correct. Survey says Jesus told his followers that everything they gave up for the gospel in this life would be given back to them
100 times
100 times more. So what does this story actually mean? Does it mean that you have to give up everything that you have and go sell all your stuff right now? No, of course not. I mean, you could do that if you want to, but this story isn't actually about money at all. It's about having hope in Jesus and eternity, instead of hoping in things that this world has. So instead of worrying about being popular at school or being YouTube famous or rich or happy here on earth, God wants us to think about eternity. And that means putting Jesus first in our lives before everything else. Oh, and that brings us to the fourth and ultimate for real question. You got all 3 so far, which means that you've racked up 15 seconds. All right, here we go. The ultimate for real question. And the one thing is that instead of putting our hope in the things here on earth, we should remember that God is what? Think about it, talk about it. Audience, I want you guys to lock in your answers as we hear about our for real game.
This game is called Unrolled. For this game, Austin and Lawrence will pick up one of the 4 toilet paper rolls. The correct answer is hidden inside them. That's right, we've already given them the correct answer. The catch is there's a mystery bonus inside each roll as well. Once they choose a roll, our contestants will unroll them as fast as they can until they find the answer hidden within. If they can get to the end of the roll and head back to the buzzer in time, they'll be able to reveal the answer as well as earn the mystery bonus.
Lawrence, Austin, I think this is 2-ply, so you're gonna have to go super fast. Ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1, go! Oh yes, they look like cats. Wow, so fast. Look for that answer, look for that answer. Keep going, Austin. You're definitely more than halfway through.
10, 9, 8,
I don't know.
7,
We got a clock.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And for good measure. My heart is racing. Can we just get a shot real quick of what happened? You got clocked back there, dude.
Yeah.
This might have been like 4-ply or something.
I don't know what happened, but
You got one, right?
yes,
Okay,
we did.
Tell me what you chose.
Our hope.
Yes, that is correct. Number 1, God is our hope. You guys got that right. And you also chose number 1. Here is your mystery bonus. Let's find out what reward you guys got.
Mystery bonus.
And
1 is fresh donuts and the other is 5 extra seconds.
5 extra seconds. Let me see that. Okay. Yes. Bring it over here. Look at that. Here is your prize for winning the mystery bonus.
Yay.
There's 3 donuts there, and there's only 2 of you. Do you guys want to like eat them right now, like as fast as we can?
That could be a challenge.
I guess so.
You want to? Okay, Austin, you pick yours. Okay, Lawrence, you're next.
I've got to go with what Austin grabbed.
Okay, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the rest of this with a donut in my mouth, but we'll find out. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, this is a little messy.
It's in my eye. So good. Lawrence, you are definitely the winner there. And don't forget that the one thing to remember is that God is our hope.
Coming up next, Austin and Lawrence will be put to the test in the nest. We'll find out if they succeed in a minute, but first stand up on your feet because it's time to worship.
God, you are richer than a billionaire. You own the universe and everywhere. You own the great wide oceans. You own the tallest mountains. You made the fish in the sea. You made the birds in the trees. You own the cattle on 1,000 hills and still take care of me. My God is more than rich. My God is full of grace and mercy. My God owns everything, and He still cares for me, the creator of the universe, and He is right here with me. He is right here with me. He is right here with me. Yeah, He is right here. God, you are richer than a billionaire. You own the universe and everywhere. You own the great wide oceans. You own the tallest mountains. You made the fish in the sea. You made the birds in the trees. You own the cattle on 1,000 hills and still take care of me. My God is more than rich. My God is full of grace and mercy. My God owns everything, and He still cares for me, the creator of the universe, and He is right here with me. He is right here with me. He is right here with me. Yeah, He is right here. Me. His love is so rich, it's never ending. Yeah, His love is so rich. My God is more than rich. My God is full of grace and mercy. Oh, my God owns everything, and He still cares for me. And He is right here with me. My God is more than rich. My God is full of grace and mercy. My God owns everything, and He still cares for me, the creator of the universe, and He is right here with me. Right here with, He is right here with me. You're right here with me. Yeah, He is right here with me.
Upside down, inside out. I said upside down, inside out. I'm gonna show the world how to live like Jesus. When the world says only care about yourself, Jesus says love everyone else. When the world says get everything that you want, Jesus says what I give you is enough. I wanna live in the upside down kingdom.
We're back on The Real Deal. Now let's welcome for our real-time challenge, Mrs. Coyote.
What is up, everyone, and welcome back to The Real Deal. Lawrence and Austin, so far, you guys have made it through the real reveal and all 4 of our 4 real questions. Now, up next, if you guys are ready, we have our infamous real-time challenge. And remember, you guys are playing to add time to your clock for our final Real Deal game. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, awesome. So let's go ahead and hear about our real-time challenge.
This challenge is called Bird's Nest Quest. Austin and Lawrence will jump into our bird's nest and sift through it to find as many tiny eggs as they can. For each egg that they find, they'll get 1 extra second added to the Real Deal clock. And if they can find the golden egg, they'll get 10 extra seconds. Make sure to get as many eggs as you can before time is up.
All right, Lawrence, Austin, you guys ready to search through the bird's nest?
Oh, we're ready.
Let's do this thing. On your marks, get set, go. All right, dig through. You guys are doing awesome. Find those eggs. We are looking for a golden egg, which is gonna add 10 extra seconds to your score. We got 20 seconds left, but there's a lot of other eggs in there. Keep digging, keep digging. You guys are doing awesome. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. We're almost there, you guys. Here we go, here we go.
5,
So close.
4,
Keep going.
3,
2, 1,
1,
and time. Stop there, you guys. All right, go ahead and grab your bowls. Bring those eggs over to me. Let's see what you found.
You get it, the clean.
Okay, so Lawrence has brought eggs, I'm assuming, and also the half of the nest. Great job. Let's go. Austin, come over here for me. Okay. Let's see what you got. Okay, so you've got 3 eggs, which is gonna add 3 seconds to your score. Lawrence, what do you have in there?
I have 3 eggs as well.
No golden egg.
No golden
That's
egg.
okay, that's okay. So you got 3 eggs. Austin, you have 3 eggs, which means you guys have added 6 seconds to your score. Super, super great job. Hope you guys had fun. Why don't you guys go ahead and head off, take a break before our next challenge. Well, you guys, this game reminds me of how sometimes we do put all of our eggs into one basket, which means we put all of our hope into one thing. Now, maybe you put all your hope into getting everyone to like you, or you try to do everything you can to be famous one day, or you spend all your time thinking about what thing you want next. We think that those things will make us happy. And even though it's okay to want those things or have dreams for what we want to do in the future, our real hope is found in God. Now, did you know that we can reflect God by having hope in Him? God is our hope, and He made us to be hopeful in Him. That's why people always put their hope into something. We want to have hope in something because we were made to have hope in something or someone, and that someone is God. We can have hope in God by praying to Him, trusting Him, and remembering that He always takes care of us even when life is hard. When we do that, we are reflecting God. It's one way we can be who God made us to be because we are showing others and ourselves what God is like. And that's why we can reflect God by having hope.
That was awesome, Mrs. Coyote. And guys, we'll be back with more fun and games in just a second. But right now, we're in the Real You booth, so we can talk a little bit more about how to reflect God by having hope. Now, Lawrence, can you share a story from your life about hope?
Yes, absolutely. I'm going to tell you about a time I reflected God by having hope in my life. Now, I got to ask you a question. Have you two ever taken a test?
Yeah, oh yeah, I failed my driver's test.
Have you ever been nervous at the end of your test, like you weren't sure if you were gonna pass?
When I chose not to study and I winged it, definitely.
So in order to become a teacher, we talked about this already, that I'm a math teacher.
Yeah.
In order to become a math teacher, you have to take this really, really difficult math test.
Okay.
So I'm taking this test and I feel like I'm doing good on it, but I'm still pretty nervous. And I come down to the end and I'm doing the very last question. And I have 20 seconds left. And I'm like, I'm totally gonna pass. And I go, I didn't put the answer in the computer. The time ran out,
okay.
And I found out that I failed.
No!
And I didn't pass. So I had to have hope in God that right then and there, that wasn't the time to pass the test. I needed to keep working and to keep studying and to keep trying. So the next time I took it, it was right before I got married. Okay. And I got married and I had to wait for the results. It took like 2 weeks to get the results. And I opened up the email and I looked at the piece of paper and it said, pass.
Yes!
And I was so happy. And I was so glad that I didn't lose hope, and I was still having hope in God that He was gonna make me be a teacher so that I could teach kids about math and I could teach kids how to live their life. And now I do that every day. Even though at one point it was really hard, I continued to have hope in God.
That is so awesome. And friends, just like Lawrence had hope when he was taking his math test and he failed the first time, but trusted God and had hope for that second time, and now he's a math teacher, you guys can also reflect God by having hope in your life too.
We're back on The Real Deal. Let's look at some highlights so far.
That was awesome, and our contestants are ready to roll. And that means it's time for The Real Deal.
Here's the deal. Our game is called Cheesehead. One of our contestants will cover their entire face with shaving cream, and their partner will toss as many cheese puffs as they can, trying to get them to stick. They have the combined time that they've earned from the previous rounds to do it in, and if they can get enough cheese puffs in that time, they'll win today's grand prize.
Lawrence, can you see me at all? Breathe out of your mouth, not your nose. Okay, so you guys, you have done so good so far. You guys have 31 seconds to get all of the cheese puffs onto Lawrence's shaving cream face.
Yeah.
Austin, are you ready?
Yes.
On your mark, get set, go! Okay, yeah, oh, I like the underhanded approach right there. I know you can't see, you got one, that's one. Keep going. Keep it up, and
No.
oh, just over. It's hard because you can't see it all. You're trying to eat them. That's a good strategy. If you eat them, that'll count. That's 3. Oh, keep going. Keep going.
Ew, no.
10, 9, 8, 7,
and
6,
Yeah.
5,
Keep going.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's 5. Good job. You got it in under 31 seconds. Oh, look, before you open that up, you guys got through all of the 4 real questions. You got the real reveal, you got the real-time challenge, and you got your awesome swag bag filled with goodies. Great job. And you know what, guys? Hey, Austin, Lawrence, you guys did so good. And what did you learn along the way?
I learned that God is our hope, and I can reflect God by having hope.
Yes, that is so good. Thank you guys so much for keeping it real with Sandals Church Kids, and we will see you next time on The Real Deal.
Thanks for watching The Real Deal. Our verse for today comes from Hebrews 10:23. Let us hold firmly to the hope that we have confessed. We can trust God to do what He promised. And don't forget, the one thing for today is God is our hope. Congratulations to Austin and Lawrence on their big win. We'll see you next week for another episode of
The
Real Deal. Bye.
And that is a wrap on today's episode of The Real Deal. But that doesn't mean the fun ends here. Download your Real Deal guide to keep discovering more about how to reflect God and live out the vision of being real throughout the week. Tag us in your photos or videos on Instagram at Sandals Kids so we can feature you and your family playing more Real Deal original games, and be sure to keep scoring that Real Deal guide. Parents, you can download the Parent Get Real guide so you can have real conversations and go deeper in the message from this weekend. That's it for today, and we'll see you next time on The Real Deal.